welcome to your top secret forecast. I'm Storm Tracker 16 meteorologist Ally Gallo with Mindy this morning.
Yes, we're so excited to be doing the top secret forecast.
Absolutely, always our favorite time of the day.
It kind of is, actually.
I really do think
we get to relax a little. We get to just kind of like let it all hang out and just enjoy.
And we don't have time cues in our ears.
I know, that's true. Nobody is telling us to shut up. It's great.
It is. Absolutely. But as far as the morning goes, it wasn't a bad start this morning. A little bit breezy, a little bit windy from time to time, but temperatures were not that bad at all. Yesterday morning, a different story. What time did you go out yesterday morning?
So I went out around 9 a.m.
Okay.
And my phone, I looked at my weather app on my phone right before I go out, and it said 27 degrees, feels like 18.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, still pretty breezy yesterday morning. It was in the 20s all morning long and kind of struggled to warm. It took a long time to get out of the 20s, get out of the 30s. We eventually did hit 41 for a high yesterday afternoon, which that's below average. So 50 is where we should be this time of year. But then look at what happened overnight last night. We didn't see those temperatures drop. So again, this morning was not all that bad. Despite that wind, we did have a storm system that moved through that brought some rain and some snow showers. But the good news is it moved in quickly, it moved out quickly, and there was so much dry air in place that we didn't really see any reports of any accumulating snow or ice or anything like that. But there it is on satellite and radar. So on a loop of, I've got this on a loop of the last 12 hours. You can see that precipitation that was pretty steady and heavy in far western Pennsylvania. As it moved east, it really just struggled to hold together. There's so much dry air in place. So that is why we can see there, you can see on that loop, that radar loop, the heavier precipitation. So this morning, we're already seeing improvements. We'll continue to see improvements as the day goes on today. So maybe a couple of lingering showers around, especially in eastern Pennsylvania. Those clouds in eastern Pennsylvania will hang on longer too. We'll see that clearing sooner in central Pennsylvania. So a nicer day, I think, farther west, a little bit warmer, a little bit more sun again throughout the day. So there is future clouds and radar showing that cloud cover breaking up from west to east. Maybe a lingering shower around into this afternoon with a bit of a gusty wind, but now I think through the rest of the day, it does end up being dry.
But Allie, I want it to be sunny and 70.
I know. So that's
just
the
not
thing.
there.
It's no big storms in the forecast for the week ahead, but no. So what did I say? No big storms, no big warm-ups.
No big warm-ups. Yep.
Not a bad week, but the 60s and 70s we had last week.
Not going to be here.
No, that is not in sight. So there's your forecast for today. 52 is our forecast high. I think central Pennsylvania will be a bit warmer. I think there's the potential to be closer to 60 there. So again, a little bit of a nicer day farther west, but we eventually all see that increasing sun. Overnight tonight is quiet, and then a pretty decent day tomorrow too. But there's a look at those winds. We've been dealing with these. I feel like we talk about winds every single day.
Oh my gosh. Actually, my husband yesterday spent most of the day replacing our screen door because wind took it out a few days ago.
I feel like every day we're talking about it being breezy, windy. So today, not overly windy, but breezy for sure. Winds out of the west-southwest, 15 to 20 miles an hour, higher wind gusts. So those 50s may be feeling a bit cooler from time to time today with that wind. It's breezy tomorrow too. Highs tomorrow close to 50. So again, not a bad day tomorrow. 50 is where we should be this time of year. So we're right at or just below that all week long. Wednesday is going to be the coolest day of the week, also the most unsettled. So that's our next weak system moving through. That brings our next chance for maybe some flakes, maybe some sprinkles. A lot of the day ends up being dry.
Of course, you have to say the flakes, don't you?
A lot of the day ends up being dry. It'll be cloudy though, and only in the 40s. So again, the coolest day of the week, but we do rebound towards the end of the week and into next weekend. So beyond today, tomorrow, again, pretty nice, partly sunny. I think all day long tomorrow is dry. And then here it is Wednesday. So it's isolated, but there you see those pinks and those purples. So some flurries definitely possible. Some sprinkles around on Wednesday.
See, I'm kind of done skiing now. So now I'm like, I really don't want the snow.
You're over it.
Yeah,
right.
I'm over it.
So I get that. So nothing accumulating or anything like that. Just a couple of flurries, a couple of sprinkles. 40s for highs on Wednesday, and then more sunshine by Thursday, and then Friday, overnight Friday into Saturday looks to be our next chance for some rain. So there it is, our rain and snow chances these next few days. Tomorrow's okay. Wednesday, again, the most unsettled, but even that stays less than 20% chance. Lots of sun on Thursday. So Thursday is looking like a sunny seasonal day, and then that rain overnight Friday and into the weekend. So for now, both days this weekend look to have at least the chance for rain. I think Sunday being the better chance for a steadier rain, but by then, a little bit warmer, back into the mid, maybe even upper 50s. So with the warm up, unfortunately, comes the chance for some rain. So here's the 7-day. Again, not a bad week, just no awesome, amazing day like what we had last week, those 60s and 70s. So 52 today, 30s tonight, 50 tomorrow, 40s on Wednesday. And then that warm up towards the end of the week and into the weekend.
That's not too bad. We can't complain. It's March.
We can't. I know. Yes. Have a good day.